What's up, everybody? It's your boy Q Hicks, and I'm back with another video on 6 players likely to be traded by the February 10th NBA trade deadline. If this is your first time on the channel, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's dive into it. At 1, Jerami Grant. Grant has really turned himself into a high-level two-way threat. He's coming off a career year averaging 22 points and almost 5 rebounds and 3 assists per game, finishing second in most improved player voting last season, and he's posting similar numbers so far this year. Grant is currently sitting out with a ligament sprain in his thumb, but he's set to come back soon, and his combination of three-point shooting and defensive versatility with some playmaking mixed in will make him a popular trade target among contenders in need of a wing. But rumor has it that he will be looking for a huge contract extension wherever he gets traded to, which could throw a wrench in his trade market, but his best landing spots are the Kings, the Wizards, and the Bulls. At 2, Buddy Hield. Hield has established himself as one of the league's most feared shooters, as he is a career 40% shooter from three-point range on high volume. He has been on the trade block for a while now, but his contract has held some teams back from pulling the trigger. Hield is on the books for $23 million this season, but his salary declines in each of the next 2 years, down to $21 million, then $19.3 million in the final year of his contract, which is more reasonable for a shooter. So any team looking for shooting will be calling Sacramento. His best landing spots are the Pistons, the Mavericks, the Cavs, and the Celtics. At 3, Myles Turner. He has been on the trade block for the past couple of seasons, but it looks like this might be the season he actually gets traded. The Pacers are looking to trade multiple top players, including Domantas Sabonis and Turner, and I think Turner is the one that definitely gets traded. He offers a unique blend of three-point shooting and shot blocking at the center position, currently leading the league in blocks at almost 3 per game. But a recent foot injury will hold him out until after the trade deadline and can hold the Pacers back from making a move and prevent other teams from trading assets for him with such a tricky injury. But I still think a team pulls the trigger on the 25-year-old Turner before the deadline. His best landing spots will be the Hornets, Lakers, and the Knicks. At 4, Caris Levert. He's another player that Indiana is willing to trade, and he is the most likely to get out of there. Levert has had a weird time figuring out his roles over the past few seasons, going from starter to 6th man in Brooklyn to being caught in the middle of a dumpster fire in Indiana. Levert's numbers are down a tad this season, and he has a long history of injuries, but he's proven to be a talented scorer when healthy. And he's averaged 19.5 points per game on 43% from the field and 34% from 3 over the past 2 years. And if he gets traded to a contender, they at the least get an elite 6th man. His best landing spots are the Knicks, Cavs, and the Nuggets. At 5, Christian Wood. Wood is a player that has improved his game year by year and has established himself as a double-double machine as an inside-outside threat. But him being 26 on a young Rockets team doesn't really fit into their timeline. Rookie big man Alperen Sengun has shown a lot of promise this season and is making it hard to keep him on the bench, and trading away Wood would be the simplest way to clear out minutes for him. Wood is averaging almost 21 points and 9 rebounds in his last 7 games, and the Hornets and Raptors, who are looking for more interior size, could be a destination for the 7-year pro. And at 6, De'Aaron Fox. With every star player in Sacramento, there is usually an earlier ship out date than expected, and De'Aaron Fox is no different. Sacramento has a log jam at point guard with Tyrese Halliburton already splitting ball handling duties with Fox this year, and first-round pick Davion Mitchell coming off the bench showing a lot of two-way potential. A change of scenery looks to be in the cards for Fox. He is coming off a career year where he posted 25.7 assists and 3 rebounds, shooting 47% from the field and 32 from 3. His numbers have dropped a little this year, being less ball dominant, but he's still a young star and a potential all-star if he gets into the right situation. His best landing spots are the 76ers, the Pacers, and the Pelicans. And moving on, I have my NBA trade deadline predictions. These are moves that I think will or will not happen by the deadline. First, I think Ben Simmons doesn't get traded and sits out the entire season. Daryl Morey has shown many times that he is willing to wait it out with Ben Simmons, and his high asking price for the 3-time All-Star is not lowering according to teams, so I can't see anything getting done into the offseason. Next, Russell Westbrook will not be traded by the deadline. I think the Lakers try to package him with Taylor Horton Tucker in a first-round pick, but Russ is an aging superstar who is having a down year, and THT hasn't taken the leap that most expected, so teams will most likely stay away. And without the Lakers having any quote-unquote tradable assets according to Woj, the Lakers will end up making moves for more shooting, but no splashy trades. Next, I think De'Aaron Fox gets traded to the Pacers for Domantas Sabonis. The Kings get a versatile, highly productive big man, something that they haven't had since DeMarcus Cousins, that can build with their young guards. And the Pacers get a young star who will be their franchise point guard for the next 5 to 10 years. It's a solid move for both teams. After getting no playing time with the Raptors earlier in the season and being away from the team for personal reasons, I think Goran Dragic is destined to find his way out of Toronto. He gets his wish of going to the Dallas Mavericks to play with his fellow Slovenian Luka Doncic. And finally, I think Eric Gordon definitely gets a trade to a playoff contender. A lot of teams can use a high-volume three-point shooter, shooting 50% from the field and 45% from three, and he's a capable playmaker. I think he gets traded to the Cavs for a first-round pick. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you got all the way to the end, I really rock with you. If this is your first time on the channel, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, and definitely let me know what you would like to see next. And we out.